Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is staying home and staying healthy, most importantly. Today, we're gonna be talking about something that is fun and informational, so you can learn something during this quarantine. Today, we're gonna be talking about 5 hair myths that I think a lot of us believe or buy into just from different things that we've heard over the years, old wives' tales. So we're gonna be talking about 5 of those today, and we're gonna be busting them and making sure that we know the truth and that we are educated. So to start off with, we're gonna start with my favorite hair myth. There is no such thing as a split end mender. So if somebody's trying to sell you a product that's called a split end mender, it does not exist. Split ends are actually just damaged cuticle, whether it be from heat or chemical processing or just natural wear and tear from your everyday life. So what happens is that cuticle gets damaged from all of those things and it exposes your cortex, which is the inner portion of your hair strand. That hair that you're seeing that is split is damaged. There's no way to actually cure a split end. So you can tame them. A lot of people have split end smoothers or anything that might help the split end to lay down, but you actually can't cure them. The only way to mend a split end is to just cut that sucker off. So a healthy trim is gonna be the best bet for you if you have a lot of split ends. I actually just dyed my hair today. You can still see a little blue. So I have split ends because I do dye my hair and that is a chemical. So the only way that you can actually mend a split end is to cut it off. Speaking of, the second myth we're going to be debunking today is that getting regular trims will promote hair growth. Your hair follicles in your scalp is where you get your hair growth. Regular trims will only improve the overall appearance of your hair, but it won't actually stimulate hair growth. If you think about it, cutting off something down here that's already grown out has nothing to do with what's going on internally at the root where your hair is actually growing. So I recommend, if you're trying to get your hair to grow out, go ahead and have them do what I call a dusting. And pretty much what it is I'll just take off, less than an inch, maybe an inch to just kind of clean up any of those split ends that you might have gotten. And that just helps to keep the overall shape of your hair intact, and it will make your hair appear maybe thicker and fuller than it might actually be. Moving on to myth number 3, if you have greasy hair, skip your conditioner. That's actually not true at all. If you have greasy hair, I actually do. What that is your scalp is naturally producing oil from your sebaceous glands. So if you have greasy hair, your oil glands are just producing a lot of oil and they're producing it quickly. Now that being said, your hair strands still need a conditioner. They still need to be moisturized, and that is the purpose of your conditioner. You don't need to skip that step if you have greasy hair, because what that is actually your scalp, not your hair strands. So if you struggle with greasy hair, I actually recommend using a clarifying shampoo or an energizing shampoo. Anything that kind of gets your hair follicles stimulated, that is the best way to kind of help break up the oils in your scalp. So if you're struggling with it, try a clarifying or energizing shampoo. Don't skip your conditioner because your hair strands still need to be nourished. On that same thread of consciousness, myth number 4 is that you should condition your hair from root to ends. Please don't. All the necessary oils that your hair needs are coming from your body. So when you put conditioner on top of that and massage it from your roots to your ends, you're giving your scalp way too much oil, way more than it needs. And that is what is probably making your hair greasier than you'd like. I only focus my conditioner on my ends. Again, I color my hair, I put heat on my hair, so there's gonna be some natural damage on the ends just from all of that. So like I said, with myth number 3, you still need to nourish the hair strands, you just don't need to do it from the root because your body is naturally doing that for you. And last but not least, myth number 5 is that your hair becomes immune to your shampoo and conditioner the longer that you use the same one. This is not true. So the way that I like to talk about it is you need to think about your relationship with your shampoo and conditioner almost like a dating process. If you find that your needs aren't being met, whether you have a dry scalp, oily scalp, or your hair is frizzy, you've got texture in your hair, curly hair, whatever your needs may be. If you find that those needs aren't being met and you just haven't found the right one, dump them, sis. However, once you find the right one, you can stick with it and you should stick with it. Sometimes long-term use with a product, whether it be a hair product or skincare, sometimes long-term use will help you to see the maximum benefit of that product, and you'll be able to decide whether or not the maximum benefit from that product is going to do what you need it to do for your hair. It's important to know what you and your hair need. Like I said before, you need to make a list of what type of hair you have, what your weaknesses are with your hair, what you'd like to see from your hair, and really make a decision based on that. And a lot of it is trial and error. You just have to use them until you figure out which one. Again, I like to use the dating analogy. You don't always get it right the first time, so keep trying until you do. Then once you find the right one, you can stick with it long term, and it will probably be the best for your hair if you do find something that really works for you. So those are 5 hair myths that I see a lot of in the salon, in my Instagram messages, asking questions. Hopefully you learned something today. If you did, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video. And if you want to see something specific from me, just let me know and we can see what we can do. Everybody stay home, stay healthy, and stay happy. Thanks, guys.